Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 5th episode of Azumanga Daioh. So, last time, we had a pool episode, as well as the Kimura-sensei introduction episode, which, it was a good time to introduce Kimura-sensei because he's obviously not going to miss out on a chance to enjoy the fun of a pool episode, because as we found out, he became a high school teacher because he likes high school girls and stuff, which is as good as reason as any, to become a high school teacher. That kind of thing wouldn't get you fired or anything. So, yeah, it was definitely a fun episode. We had all the characters playing in the pool, doing some racing, trying not to drown, the typical stuff. And, of course, Yukari-sensei also wanted in on the pool action. Maybe for slightly different reasons than Kimura-sensei, but, she was also an uninvited guest, so they did have that in common. In fact, he just kind of snuck in when she went in, I think, after he was kicked out the first time. But you can't keep him out with just that, so... yeah, let's get into the next episode. As usual, there will be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below may help you follow along. And so, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I always had to turn on the audio quite a bit on these episodes because they are loud. And if I didn't, there would be a lot of audio bleed. I currently have it at 50%. I could probably push up to 60. I'll go with 55. Penguins are one of my favorite animals, if not my favorite animals, so seeing cute little Chio in a penguin outfit really is great. It just, multiplies the cuteness. Osaka, if anyone's going to be sleeping in Yukari-sensei's class, it's Yukari-sensei. And we're into it. What is she angry about so early in the morning? Just life. Doesn't sound very fun, with the way you said it. That's quite a trip. They're just speechless. That would suck. Of course, Japan having the whole summer, homework thing always did seem really sucky to me. You would think it does have its body covered with fur. Don't do it, Sakaki. This is only going to end one way. She is so cute, though. Licking the injury like a cat. As expected of Yukari-sensei. Morning is whenever you wake up. For me, that's like 2 in the afternoon. Does it work that way? Sleep, free time. I see no problem with this. More meaningful than sleeping? Like the beach, for instance. I think I showed the beach in the preview of the last episode. uh. Technically. Barely. She managed to slip in some time for swimming there. Money shot. Okay, I thought it was a beach episode, but maybe it's just a pool episode that she made look kind of beachish. I mean, I'd be okay with 2 pool episodes in a row. Could you imagine an anime series where every episode was a pool episode? And before I finish saying that sentence, I realized that Keijo exists. Oh, are we getting the episode where they visit Shio's house? I've been waiting for that. I just love Osaka's facial expressions. You can't get out of this. Your existence, more like it. Of course, that's her real motivation for going there. I mean, if you're going to go to anyone's house to copy their homework, you would pick the genius. Yeah, no laws there. No. No, they do not. I love you, Osaka. Another attempt? Maybe you could try bribing him with the ice cream. I was half joking. Yeah, I don't think they realize just how big Chio's house is. A big house for such a little person. Why would they have a self-destruct button on the outside of the house? Outside of the gate, no less. Oh wow, it even slides open. Melons are expensive in Japan, so... Her room is probably bigger than some of their houses. I bet Chio does. Summer house. A slight change of plans there. Oh, that is more than alright. Yay. Oh. Yeah, why invite them? Oh, she's not gonna drive, is she? I will never forget Yukari's driving skills. I mean, there's a lot I forgot about this show, but that is one thing I will not forget. Yeah, that's your first clue to not get in that vehicle. Yeah, there is a reason for that. I do remember that line as well. You do not want to get in that vehicle. Poor Chio. So we really do get a beach episode. And Sakaki fills out that bikini very nicely. She realizes where she's looking. Don't drown, Chio. Suck has some of the weirdest observations. Sakaki, maybe you should just go swimming. That's one word for it. I know, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, Sakaki wants to do that too. Wow, someone succeeded in riding that dolphin. Oh, just their fantasy. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, this scene. Saki's getting out of there. Please stop hitting Chio. Enough blows to the head, she might be as stupid as you. I disagree. Sakaki in the background. Not really what they were looking for. She just blushes. She just backs up. Of course, Tomo dies first, as expected. Man, they even have fireworks. No surprises there. Don't do it. Oh. Oh, Sokka, that's so messed up. A little bit of karma there. Oh. Yeah, I don't think she wants to ride with Yukari again. I'm not sure you can be bad at a game that's entirely luck. Sakaki, how many times do you have to do this before you learn? At least he ran away instead of attacking you this time. Maybe that's progress? I don't know. Saki, when you lick that shaped object while blushing, it kinda looks like... I think I remember the scene too. She spots a certain picture. Yeah, that's a keeper right there. I will pay you any amount of money for this picture. Just name your price. It's impressive that she's sweating on her clothes, unless it's just dripping down from her face. Oh, wow. I mean, you can feel the jealousy emanating from her. I mean, Kaori hasn't had a lot of screen time so far, has she? Yeah, I think she's traumatized for life. You know, rewatching this series, I'm starting to realize that Chio goes through a lot. A lot of abuse, a lot of trauma, a lot of bullying. Tomo trying to ruin it. Those things. Oh, wow. It might be. Man, we went full circle this episode. Yeah, I can tell how broken up you are about it. Semester just starts and Yukari-sensei is already sleeping in class. Just Kari looking at that picture of Sakaki. Somehow I doubt that. Yeah, we know how that last bet went. So, that was the 5th episode of Azumanga Daioh. And yeah, it was pretty much a beach episode. The characters went to Chio-chan's house, which eventually ended up going to her summer house, which naturally meant, you know, a beach episode. They even had fireworks and everything. It was pretty great. I mean, the pool episode was nice, but this time, everyone was obviously wearing, you know, the school swimsuit. But since this was more of a summer vacation beach kind of thing, they were each wearing, you know, their own swimsuit. Like, most importantly, Sakaki, who definitely wore hers rather nicely, as Kaori noticed later on through the picture. And yeah, we even got some horror stories, like Osaka's, where it turned out that she was the killer all along, which is not as surprising as you would think it would be. But yeah, Chio obviously lives in a very large, nice house, to the other's surprise. And yeah, Sakaki wanted to ride a dolphin. She didn't really get to do that, but she got to imagine herself doing it, which is almost as good, right? Osaka doing her language observations that she does, which, you know, I'm surprised Sakaki just sat there and listened to that. I would have just kind of walked off. But yeah, it was a very fun episode. It looks like the next episode is going to be the school festival kind of thing. So it went from a pool episode to a beach episode to the school festival episode. So yeah, getting all the bases covered pretty in a row here. So let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.